Hello, I'm War here, and welcome to some Path of Exile. Yes, I am back in one of my old-time favorite games. But anyway, I just going to talk a little bit about the upcoming league, which will be the Scourge League when I'm making this video. It will be like, what's now, 4 days, something like that, till it comes out. And this time I actually going to play it. So, I'm going to make my good old-fashioned duelist. But I'm going to be a slayer and do crit this time. And I'm still going to go sword. But my skill tree is going to look a little bit different than it used to be. So actually I don't really know how its skill tree will look like yet. Because I haven't taken a look yet on how the tree gonna looks like. So that's something I have to figure out still. And how that's going to work. But damn, this character still hits quite hard, I want to say. But I really want to go crit, and the reason I want to go a Slayer, well, I haven't watched the skill tree for like a couple of months now, so I don't know if they changed anything. But last time I looked at Slayer, they actually had an point or a notable you could take, which allows your weapon to have a base crit chance of 8.5 in base crit chance, which means I can go and get a high crit chance weapon without actually having to pay up their ass to get a sword with high crit chance, which is really hard to get. Usually, well, it used to be really hard to get. Nowadays, I don't really know because I have no idea what's happening in Path of Exile, because I have like zero. I know absolutely nothing about how the game is nowadays because I have played it for so little. So, but I think it still is the same as it was then. What do we get here? Do we have anything of this or any fun items here? Let's see when we got to the next one, the Ritual. Ritual League was actually kind of fun, I want to say. And the leagues that is currently in the Exploration League, I think it was Exploration. I never played that league because it was never like my type of league, and I don't actually know if this coming league will be my type of league. But I'm just interested in playing just plain old Path of Exile, and I am so rusty right now. It's ridiculous. I've been playing so much Diablo 2 that I almost forget the controls in Path of Exile. I should be ashamed. Or I just really enjoying Diablo 2 right now. But basically it's the same type of game, so yeah. Just take a little bit to get into it again. So that is my idea at least. Other than that, I haven't think that much about Path of Exile either, but I did think about it was about time to making a video because I'm making way too little videos nowadays. And by the way, before I go in too much of a tantrum, I think it is called, if you're wondering what build I'm playing currently, it's my original duelist, and I do have a video on it on my YouTube on how to make this build if you are interested. And it do work, but it's a little bit of a retro build this, and it will probably not be able to do the highest level in the game. Maybe it can defeat the Shaper, but I haven't fought the Shaper with this character in a very long time. But it might be able to do it, but today's builds are more powerful and this one is just a fact. But hey, not everything needs to be the best thing ever. As long as you're having fun with it, I want to say at least. Let's continue getting more ritual there and see if we can get some... was this where I come from? That was the way I came from, I guess. Now, why do I choose Arena map to play this one? This confusing map. Yes, it's definitely confusing. Let's jump this way. Beat up those enemies. See if we can actually go this way and find where we actually need to go, because, as I said, I don't really know. By the way, it's not a very dangerous map I'm playing right now, because it's only 11 map, but it was actually what I have. That's one thing, if I'm gonna give Path of Exile some criticism, which is quite unusual for being me, is that when they made the reworks of the map, on top of the reworks of the map again and again, getting good maps, or just I'm bad at this game, have been so much harder. Like, you're never getting good map drops, it's never dropping high level maps, and I'm so sick of having to trade to get good maps. Actually, I'm really sick of the trading in Path of Exile. If there is something I'm going to be a little bit critical about, it's that. I am really tired of the constant trading you have to do in Path of Exile. I know it's a part of the game and it's just how it is. So I don't want them to change it, it's just me personally. I'm not the biggest fan of that anymore. Well, usually because when I contact someone and they don't answer, and then I have to contact like 15 people before someone decided that they actually want some currency and actually are answering my my call, which is really annoying and really feels like a waste of time, and I am not a fan of it. But it's a part of the game, so yeah. Where is the last enemy? Oh, there you are. Man, this character has a mana problem, I can see that. Maybe they changed something. Because it didn't have mana problem to begin with, but... Alright, one retroller remaining. Oh, I have 3 of that card? That's kind of nice. Saint's Treasure. Well, I'm going to find the next retroll and take some of those UC cards out of there. This will be nice. Another thing, if I'm gonna give a little bit more criticism to Path of Exile, this is just very mild criticism. Because I still consider Path of Exile to be, for me, at least, one of the best games ever made. Because why would I play this much if I didn't enjoy the game? But some criticisms, like you can see right now, the terrible performance. That is my second issue with Path of Exile, for me at least, is how bad the performance are. It is not good, and I don't like it at all. It's damn right horrible sometimes. And I really hope that Path of Exile will fix Path of Exile 2 will fix it. If there's one thing I'm looking really forward on Path of Exile 2, if it is they can actually fix the bad performance. And when I say performance, you know what I mean. You saw right there the laggy / hard to see what's actually happened type of thing. You can see right now it's already what is happening right now. Like, everything is happening everywhere, I'm getting hit by things everywhere, and I can't even see it. It's just a mess, if I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes enjoyable mess, I'm gonna be honest as well. But when this is how the game is playing, when there's things everywhere, like right now, I have no idea what's happening. I have no idea if I'm going to be hit by something that's going to one-shot me. I have no idea what is actually happening. And you can see I'm taking damage from everywhere, and things are hitting me everywhere. You can see the screen is just getting blurred out because I put it on so the game actually reduces the quality to be able to handle the game. But this is actually quite bad, I wanna say. So this is probably my biggest of everything I wanna complain about Path of Exile, is this problem of the horrible performance. Like, this is bad. And when, I don't have these problems when I'm playing, for example, Diablo, because the game doesn't have those lag problems. At least not for me. And anyway, it could be because my computer is not good enough, but this computer has been good enough to play Path of Exile before, so why shouldn't they not be good now? And reacting to attacks and that is just so hard and annoying. By the way, I'm not gonna complain too much again, but it's some of the things I want to complain about. And I can complain about one other things. Actually, let's take the Saint's Treasure. What more do we have here? I can't take that one, I don't really care. Drop the Tabarasa, deck, your stuff. can be anything. Scholar. Map. The crap with Tabarasha, I do want that. And that was the rest of my tribute. I wonder if I have more of these actually in my inventory. Actually, before I end this video, let's take a deep dive in my horror show that is my standard league stash. Don't look too hard, you might hurt your eyes. Let's put it in there, put that in there, and put that in there, and see what actually full stacks I happen to own, if I have any interesting one. Well, that's not a bad one actually. That's a good one too. I got a 6-link body armor. Well, that's actually something fun. Whispering Ice. I did have Whispering Ice build, I think, for a while ago. Could take that one as well. Reign of Chaos. Something support and... let's just put in this one. This will be the... Not New Prophecy. Divination card, there we go. What do we get? A low one. I hope for some DCPs. Reign of Chaos, get some Chaos Swords, and the most fun one. Look at the 6-linked item! The 6-linked items. Need to get one when the league starts, like usual. This is what I mean by don't looking at the horror show, which is my stash. You can see how it looks like. Pretty much every site in my stash standard looks like this, but I don't think I'm the only one that have a good selection of items and really have them sort out. This is how my stash usually looks like. Do I have anywhere to put my 6-linked? I guess not. But, well, I think that's it actually. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys when the new league comes out. And actually, I'm going to make a build idea for the upcoming league, which will be my crit idea for a build like this, and see how that turns out. Anyway, thank you for watching, and tell me in the comment if you agree with my criticism on Path of Exile. I have some minor more, but it's not that much. But those are my main criticism. It's just the sheer what is happening and bad performance issues. But anyway, I thank you for watching, and I see you guys next time.